You're watching 7 Days of Grace with Keith Fleming. 7-minute conversations, 7 areas of life, 7 days a week. If you're lonely, dissatisfied, unfulfilled, or searching for purpose, then the 7 Days of Grace community is for you. All right, let the journey begin. Here's your host, Keith Fleming.
Hey, it's Keith. Welcome to the 7 Days of Grace channel. We're excited you're here. This is our third installment, and it's for those who recognize that life is a journey and that it's a mess, it's frustrating, it's fun, it's fast, it's full of all kinds of ups and downs, but you also recognize that it's worth exploring and it's worth doing together in community. So there are, as we've been talking about, 7 major areas that we want to focus on at all given times. And we never know which area is topical for you. So you got lots of choices. Just pick and choose as you need them, and they're always going to be here. So the 7 areas: faith, family, friends, you got finances, you got career health, you also have your emotional health and your physical health. So all those areas, fun, but they are necessary to have a fulfilling, rewarding, satisfactory life. All right, so the mission of this channel is very, very simple. It's to help you find your purpose in life. It's to help you get to operating in your purpose. And it's also a channel where we want to help you optimize in any of these areas of life, these 7 major areas. And so far, we've also touched on 5 categories or 5 topic areas. These are subjects that are related to you. The adopted persona, we briefly touched upon. The swirl, number 2. And number 3, drifting. So those 3 were really important and brought up in recent 2 videos. But we're really going to start to dive into those shortly. The other 2 categories we have talked about, just brought them up, is War of the Worlds for the 4th one, and the 5th one is chasing, or what I call the 3 Ps. All right, so I want to break those down a little bit further and go into it a little bit more. So, War of the Worlds. Let's face it, there is a war of worlds going on. 2 worlds are colliding. And most of us in society are just not aware of what's going on with these 2 wars, this battle. And really, the battle, it's for your mind. And one of the main things that we're going to really dig into is obviously understanding what that really means. But what are the tactics that this world that we live in uses to get control of your philosophy, right? How you think about things, what you think about things. So the tactics, they're very sneaky, these tactics, and we're going to dig into those. And when we discuss them, you're really going to freak out. You're going to freak out because they are so subtle, so sneaky. And the primary tactics are designed to train you to pursue the 3 things I call the 3 Ps. Okay, here they are. The first one is propositions. Number 2 is possessions, and number 3 is positions. So we're going to break those down. So when you're young, we're buying into everything that the world says is cool, says it's popular, or whatever it says is important. But the world's telling us this, and what's happening is they're doing that to determine who you are in existence in this world. I want you to ask yourself a question. Who am I? You'll notice that you define yourself by the sports that you do, or the programs that you're involved in, hobbies, or the people you hang around, your job title, your role. Those are the things that define you. And it's not, I'm here to tell you, it's not about what you do. When you ask that question, who am I? It's not what you do. That's not it at all. Who are you? So let me tell you, if you can't answer that question, you're doomed to a life of unfulfillment, dissatisfaction. You're going to find yourself drifting, like we talked about, and we're going to dig into drifting. You're going to be caught up in this swirl in life, and you're going to be worked over by the systems of this world. Absolutely. You're going to become a robot. You really are. And you're going to constantly do it chasing the 3 Ps. So we're going to really dig into that categorically. Okay, let me break down the 3 Ps real quick because it's important that you know what those really are. First one, propositions. Okay? It's the way of communicating approval of people. Okay? It's all about your worth and your identity. You know, are you hot or not? Are you popular? That type of thing. Okay? Number 2 is possessions. Pretty simple, right? That's just being hungry, lusting, greeding after things. Okay? And we're going to dig into that and the power of that sneaky little tactic. And the 3rd P, that is your positions. Okay? So I am what I am because of the position that I take in life. And that could also be job titles, your position in the community in which you operate. So these things that we're talking about, these things the world offers us and conditions us to chase is something that has supreme control and possession of your mind. Think about that. You are consumed by another possession. You're consumed by another proposition, and you're consumed with another position in life. Those 3 Ps are grinding you to a pulp. And when we talk about the adopted persona and drifting and being caught up in the swirl and the tactics, all of this go into basically creating a person that's dead inside, that's unfulfilled, unsatisfied, and really, when you think about purpose, you really are struggling for purpose. So if you have any of these questions in your mind and you can't answer really honestly who you are, then you're going to want to stick with us on the channel, because we want to stop that from happening. We want to live authentic, fulfilled, satisfied, energetic, purpose-driven lives. And there's nothing better than that. So, if you love this stuff, you like the video so far and where we're going, please click the like button, but also subscribe, click the bell, you know, all those fun things. But we really want to stay connected. We're building a community here. And we're going to bring in experts. We're going to have conversations. We've got the 7 Days of Purpose website with all its programs, events, and you'll find all of that in the descriptions below. Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Go ahead, join the 7 Days of Grace community by subscribing, turning the notifications bell to all, and get into Journey conversations by leaving your comments. Let Keith know what areas of life you want to talk about on future videos. Click on the compass icon and pick your area of interest for deeper discussions, groups, events, and more. Remember, people are lonely, unhappy, and need community. Share this message with your friends and family and make their day.